one of the worst things that we see, and this is happening all over the world, is the split between the people who work just longer and longer and longer hours, and then the people who are underemployed. So you end up with people at two ends of the socioeconomic sort of ladder with completely different kind of stress. The ones who are just in an overloaded and exhausted state but actually have a fair amount of money, and then the people who are underemployed and have all the problems that come with crime. And that split, at least my understanding, is becoming a worldwide problem. So we've got two problems. One is to deal with the unemployment and underemployment issue. And then the other problem for those of us who are lucky to be in professional jobs is just the amount of just sheer load on us of all different kinds just keeps getting worse and worse. So to me, it's sort of an interesting sort of bifurcation between either you're one thing's getting you or the other one is.
Yeah, actually, if I can pick up on that point for a second, and I'm really glad you raised that dichotomy, because they are separate issues, and that challenge of finding the off button on your smartphone that allows you to sleep at night or take a holiday is one set of challenges. But the Mental Health Commission, quite apart from these new guidelines for psychological health and safety in the workplace, released about 3 weeks ago its Aspiring Workforce report. And the aspiring workforce is all about those people who are facing major mental illness in late adolescence, early adulthood, depression, schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, who can't get into the workforce in the first place and whose trajectories may unfortunately include high expectation of being on disability and public assistance for a very long time. And we've now got a very solid body of evidence around supported employment that tells us we can make a really positive difference, businesses can make a really positive difference in the lives of those young people and get them off public assistance, into the workforce, and into that social role of being employed that is so vital to our sense of who we are.
When we started the Bell Let's Talk Mental Health Initiative in 2010, we said we'd have 4 areas of focus, one of them being workplace, and we wanted to lead by example in our own workplace. And I naively said, okay, we'll go over to the bookshelf over there and get the playbook, and with the assumption being that businesses just hadn't chosen to make it a priority to follow that playbook. And what I discovered was it didn't exist. And so for a company, even if you assume that companies did have an interest, it was virtually unclear, completely unclear as to what road you might take, what choices you would make, what worked, what didn't, what programs had proven success and others that didn't. And that's why we really got behind the standard to try and help fast track it, because we believed it would be an essential tool in providing that sort of management system and framework that for companies who are saying, yep, I get it. We all know the stats around the cost of short-term disabilities and long-term disability-related mental health. And now we have a way forward with the tool. So it was very important for us to support that.